All right. What do we got? One more spa quest. And then what? Try and deliver the powder stone? Do we even need to do that anymore? I don't know that we even need to do that anymore. Fire cannon alone. How is Invictus? Or what is the game called? Not that. Inscription? That's funny. The Steam just popped up. I'm going to lose to Zinogre again. Did you not get the news? Dude, we like slammed him hard. You made a busted card your first death. Does that stuff persist? By the way, I did spend like 5 minutes scrapping Royal Ludroth stuff, so we'll have enough money for the Power Talon. Or Power Charm. Yeah, there was a day stream. I pinged the Discord and everything. 12:30 we started. No. What time zone are you living in? Patty melts sound delicious. No, we made I mean we did some good low rank stuff. So you get nothing for beating Zinogre other. You get one special thing. I'll show you. Oh, here, well hold on. I want to check the bugs first. You can't good guild quest with longsword in for you? We'll have somebody give it to you. What do you like, burgers, fried onions, and special sauce? Well, I don't know what special sauce is. I like fried onions. Honestly, just onions and then like maybe, I don't know, like mayonnaise or something. Looking very dominant and breedable. Thank you. There's the butterfly beetle. We got one. All right, that's good news. That's actually really good news. What do these guys have? Oh my god, they have so much stuff. Is that one? No, it's an insect husk. Oh, that's a lot of stuff, though. Holy crap. They have so many things. Wow. Hill Pancakes applies to the talent manager job. Considering it's an NA position, I would assume they'd probably want somebody NA based, but I guess maybe not. Made it out of Freedom Unite. That's good. Yeah, we made it out yesterday. Last night. The mayonnaise-based sauce that every place... I mean, Chick-fil-A has a good one. Oh, I didn't even notice the points to send them out. Well, 50 is not much, yeah. Incredible heel turn if Pancakes is your manager. You know, it's not, like, required. Like, I could just be like, actually, I'm not doing this anymore. And I just walk away. I promise you, there's more demand for streamers than there are butt boy managers. What game are we now? This is Portable 3rd. How was the soup? Very good, very refreshing. So surprisingly, Baggy does take some water damage, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I'll take it. I'll take it when I can get it. Going to Portable 3rd because 3U has all the same fights as Try? Yep. Yeah, we're not missing anything other than a very cool Baroth fight by skipping Try. It's the same reason we didn't play Freedom 2. Oh, really? Freedom in a way. Turnip, good morning. A pleasure. We're wearing the Banana Baby set. Oh, hey, look who's here. Hello. He's really hanging out in that zone line, isn't he? It's actually, like, really, really good here. Baggy, please. I don't think I can hit him there. Raincoat Assassin? It does look pretty good, doesn't it? Wow, that actually missed me. You know, Soup was about as good as last time. Which is to say, it was really good last time. And I gemmed in Speed Sharpen. Little Nightmares cosplay? You mean Little Nightmares ripped off this game? This game probably predated Little Nightmares by what, like 6 years? 7 years? So I should probably paintball the one I've been hitting. Wow, he's already limping. Was the challenge killing every monster? Killing every monster in every game. To make it oddly specific, it's killing every monster in every generation. Which I know is like, kind of like a weird... I don't know if it's weird or not. I think it's understandable, right? That being said, like, I'm counting Rise as a separate game than Monster Hunter World. Rise gets its own generation. I mean, to be fair, we are also skipping first gen, kind of, as well. Get me. Get me. Oh! Was that Miguel with the save? That was wild. You see that? The Rise monsters are very different from most of their world counterparts. Better, really, in almost every way. This will sharpen once more. No, he really, I mean, honestly, he just saved us. Miguel was great there. And we even got, like, the standing up animation of iframes. You move my hair or something. Maybe it's going in the other direction I had it from this morning. Here. Is that better? Does your hair not move throughout the day, or do you, like, spray it in? It's a slightly large. Oh. So it's always like, it's always the same. I don't know, man. My hair is somewhere between, it's like wavy. I don't know whether to call it curly. It's definitely not straight hair. If I grow it out really long, it gets really curly, but they're not like really tight curls or anything, you know? I guess he goes up here, right? Yeah, no, he always goes for the hip check, right? I mean, that's his signature move, I guess, right? Found the Palico and Palico amiibos today. Did you get them? Oh, nighttime shed? Is that to separate me from daytime shed? Is that when it's like, all right, guys, time for nighttime shed to leave. Time for daytime shed. Whoa! All right, daytime shed coming back. Whoa! Oh my God! Could I hold on? Hold on. Let me do something. I could just do this, right? No, 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 I'm the real one. No, please don't get rid of me. I don't want to die. I don't want to, yeah, no. There you go. Enjoy. Solak, hello. Good evening. Hope you're well. $130 health. Is that enough to deliver the powder stone now? Like, I want to do it. I want to do it just to say I did it. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be like, I was there. I delivered the thing. You guys understand, right? Like, you'll tolerate it. Isn't sunbreak another way to say sunrise? I think it sounds cooler than sunrise, but yeah. Daybreak, sunbreak? I don't know. I think they did a good job with it. All right. They both have health flute now. So they don't really have any good excuse not to help me. This is Monster Hunter Portable 3rd Landsolve. Like, they should help me when I need help. Just make a max potion. I mean, I don't need it. Like, I shouldn't need it. I have 130 health. There's our second butterfly beetle. That's cool. These guys are going to get us the, These guys might be able to get us the insect fluid that we need. I think they already got us one. Not that it's a big deal. Buna Habra? You beat the rest of Freedom. We beat every monster in Freedom Unite. Satisfying, right? We make new save files. The only exception, if there ever is the ability to do so, and I don't think there is like if the importing your save from Freedom Unite did anything, which I'm not convinced that it does. I would import my Freedom Unite save into Portable 3rd. How many monsters are there in all? So glad you asked. Roughly 122 plus 90, 211, 222. Plus probably a couple more that get added in as we realize they're missing from that list. That's not counting small monsters. How many alter egos do I have? I am always the same person. I don't know what you mean. We're going to deliver that powder stone, goddammit. Zora's in this game? I showed you the main list. You want to see the Portable 3rd list? You just want to see the transition again. Be honest. You see Zora on the list? I don't have any backup personalities. I'm remarkably consistent. Going for lander. Come on. Hit me with that lander. Come on, baby. Big money. God damn it. Should we go ahead and get, like, some of the drink quests done? There's got to be, like, an easy one, right? Special bamboo roggies. I'm, like, insulted by these quests. You want me to go get you bamboo? I'm not doing that. You don't pay me enough, cat. We'll try and make an actual immunizer. I ate a Yukomo egg and it did nothing last time. Well, I wouldn't say it did nothing. It didn't do enough. I forget how to make immunizers. That wasn't extremely clear. Giganox is in this one, yeah. Also, Baleful Giganox is as well. I probably need like a Kelby horn or something. Whatever. Catalyst and a Dragon Toadstool? Oh, I might have that. Did I just make a Catalyst? Oh, no Dragon Toadstool. Well. I feel it this time. This is the one. I just want to deliver one powder stone. I don't think that's so wrong. Oh, I didn't even buy the power charm. I'll end up forgetting anyways. Well, even with the extra help, I don't think us without a cool drink is going to be able to do it either. No variety night? If we do variety, it'll be later in the stream. But I didn't finish my workout, so I probably won't do it tonight. Maybe tomorrow. We are doing variety... What? We are doing variety for sure on Friday? We've got an MMO we're being sponsored to play. Albion? What the hell is the name? Elion. Not Elion. And yeah, well, the other thing is the one game I tried to get on Steam, it freaked out when I tried to buy it. And it's not World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is not paying me. This is A, assuming the servers are not crapping themselves, and B, that it's like everything works okay. It should be fine. I have no reason to believe it wouldn't be fine. Cool drinks. And like the Yakumo eggs work for like a minute. So we'll do that. This is the one. So we're going to have water. We're going to have ice. We're going to have dragon. We could end up getting poison if we want it. I didn't eat. I think it's October 19th and like... I don't know what time zone it would have been. I thought it said October 20th, but I could be wrong. World's most senile streamer fails to deliver a single powder egg. I guess I'll buy that power charm before I forget. I guess I could also buy the armor charm too. The nice thing about this, that bath there is at this point in the game it was nice because you could consistently get full health and full stamina by the time you finish upgrading it all the way. GU had the equivalent of like pink meat in it though, didn't it, Fury? For like lots of red health to heal? Random gifts, really? That's weird. It always feels like you need so few bugs compared to the amount of ore you need for most things. Did they completely get rid of bug gathering? It feels like they completely got rid of bug gathering outside of like collectible stuff in World. Now that I think about it. Like you don't need a single carpenter bug or anything. It's all monster parts. And like you get like rare bones and stuff, I guess. That's kind of messed up. I mean, they're on trees, but like you don't grab any of them. You know what I mean? Like you don't grab one to like make an armor or make a weapon. Yeah, no, like I don't even think there's a monster in the game or a weapon in the game that needs thunderbugs. Weird. I never really thought about that. I'm assuming some of you probably never really thought about it either. If you're anything like me, you get Zinogre bugs? That's fair. Not the same. Zinogre bugs are like the bugs we have back at home, but fair. Banabra is the same? It's not really the same. I mean like something that you would use a bug net to collect. Not a Hornitar, not a Vespoid, not a Bunahabra. Think about it every day. Takuda, why? I mean, that would have been on Takuda to get rid of. Some people say they don't like the portable third, like, elemental effects. I think they look amazing. How are we doing on items? Really bad. Oh, we got a quest pouch in this game. Well, that's nice. Thank God. And a gunner pouch, too, I think, if you're a gunner. These armor spheres are actually kind of really helpful. Because, like, we're all out. All right. Texas and Miguel. I ask for one heal from you. That's all I ask. I'm never going to ask anything from you ever again. Just heal me once. Any good charms? I don't think I've gotten a single charm fume. Does this game gas a siege monster? Yes, it has Jen Moran. In fact, I believe there's a village version that you can do if you clear enough quests or something. I forget how you unlock the village one. But he's definitely here somewhere. We have the auto guard charm, but it's not helping us much with dual blades. Man, Pro Transporter and Runner is like so OP. You don't like any siege monsters at all? Maybe you've never fought the right one, you know? It's like trying to find the right special someone. Jen doesn't call me a Moran. She would get mad at me. Was part of her third the game where Auto Guard Gunlance was busted? So, it is the game with the Auto Guard glitch. I still very much hesitate to call Auto Guard Gunlance busted. It was good. It had a gimmick. It had an interesting gimmick, but it wasn't overpowered. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Health is actually looking okay, even without the cat heals. You know, because you have to remember, it took up your entire charm slot. So you removed all functionality you would get from having whatever additional skills on your charm slot just so you could get like an extra little guard off. You know, by shooting. I mean, it's helpful. I mean, it's a cool thing to do, but like without guard +1 or guard +2, that's still not going to help you that often. Thank you. 3,000 points. Marathon Runner is cheating? I mean, I could have thrown on a hunting horn and gotten infinite stamina, right? Marathon Runner and Pro Transporter, by the way. I don't know what we're going to use that on, but we're going to use them on something. That's almost 4 armor spheres. Oh, they actually got me the 1 mystery charm. I don't think I got any myself. 2 mystery charms. Not helping. Yeah, no, the landing food skill. Yeah, I mean, that saves a lot of time delivering the powder stone. Definitely the beehive upgrade is a good idea. I'll take that. So I think it's just... Well, we're definitely going to get that at some point, albino. Because we're going to want to get a bunch of well-done steaks. Are they not back yet? How long are they gone for? Does it say? They're just like missing. That's fun. So we got one monster fluid. We're going to need another one. Wish they'd bring back farms? They're pretty fun. Most people, I think, say they miss the old farms. This actually has 0 poison shot? That's pathetic. Really? What the hell is the point? I don't know if it was easier, the old farms, but I would say it's better. My guy looks like an absolute nightmare. I need 3 monster fluids? Okay. I'm assuming Flooded Forest is still the best place to go for this. Does this come with built-in normal 1 or no? Not that it's really going to matter. It does not. Bugs or Volvidon? Volvidon gives monster fluid? I didn't know that. Or if I did know that, I forgot it. Oh, the Giggies will give it. That's true. I just instantly go to the Binahabras. It'd be good if there's a bug that gave you monster fluid and you picked it up. Well, Conchoos is like the classic, easy way to get monster fluid in the series. Binahabra, please. I know there's usually one stuck to the wall in 9. Nah, we're just going... I mean, the light bowgun is literally just to get the monster fluid. But I can't even find the goddamn things I'm looking for, so... I think Volvidon's the next star level, though. I don't think he's in this star level. Maybe he is. He's weak to water. Can you get him from these guys? Rage gunning Vespoids. No. Nope, stop. Oh my god, Texas and Miguel. Is this fun for you guys? You guys are enjoying this. I should have left him at home. No, stop it, Miguel. Miguel, put it down. Do you have Deserted Island yet? I do. They show up a lot more there. I mean, when I think of Benabras, I think of, like, this area. What is this one's problem? Get over here. Okay. This is pointless. This This is pointless. Does Volvidon really drop monster fluids, or is that only in Generations? I feel like he doesn't drop them in this game. Yeah, maybe the deserted island would be better for it. I don't know. I don't feel like I ever got much monster fluid from killing the Altaroths, though. I mean, if you're not sheathed, the cats won't attack anyway. Or if you're not unsheathed, the cats won't attack. They only attack if you start, like, unsheathing your weapon. You're the 3rd strongest in getting Gape? Well, aren't there, like, 5 people? Are there 5 people in your group? There's probably a quest with bugs. Maybe we'll just do that one. I'd want you to be the strongest. I guess it's going to be hard to beat your dad, though. Here we go. This looks fine. We just went to every area that was incorrect before we found this area. I mean, I'm not surprised that I'm not getting it commonly, because it's like, it's not like a common drop. No, this is just gathering. I guess I could do a bug quest. For some reason, I thought it would be easier. Did you see those bounce bombs? Miguel, why? It's actually insane. There's one. You know, the cats might have grabbed one as well, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, this is the game where they actually put, like, a ton of effort into the feline system. You know, between all of the armor and weapons they gave them, which was a lot, plus the skills they gave them. Like, it was a pretty big overhaul from Freedom Unite. And kind of an interesting decision to go with to, like, completely drop the shakalakas that they'd spent a while, like, building up. Volcano Banana are more likely to give monster fluid? That is insane if true. That makes 0 sense. That makes no sense whatsoever. I guess I probably could have put my leather set on, right? That works for bowguns as well. This is Portable 3rd. It is Darkness. Yeah, it's going well. How are you? They need more liquid to keep themselves cool. Are they like a little radiator? Like a little engine? A heat sink? I mean, we have 3 now. If these guys came back, and I think they might have, because it seemed like gathering quests were progressing time for some reason. No. Still missing in action. Where are they? Are they okay? Probably don't come back from harvest tours. They carted. They're just dead. Poor little guys. Does the Japanese for you have anything special other than the Japanese-only DLC? Well, it probably would have been the Japanese-only DLC, assuming there is some. I don't know that there is, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was. Ezekiel, hello. Ludroth pair. These Ludroths. Yeah, just go to 7, right? No. 3. Oh yeah, no, I couldn't see your name otherwise. Yeah, no, if it's like black on black, like what am I supposed to do? There was a Japanese-only G-rank torso up helm? That's kind of annoying. Did we not have like the black belt helm in the NA or EU 4U version? There's a high rank piece. So it's almost the same, just less defense. That's not that bad. I mean, it's a little bad, but it's like, it could be worse. Play a monster mod that randomizes the monster hunter? I've done that before. In fact, Albino Donkey in chat is the one that made it. It was okay. It was a lot of fun for a while. The only thing that like would make it better is if we had the ability to like fully like put them in any area. But then you start running into limitations of the way that the game is designed. You have to start doing some really creative stuff. Which, Albino Donkey's power level isn't there yet, but I have faith it'll get there someday. You didn't know? Are you screwing with me? That's not like one of those, like, I know the answer, but I'm going to ask you just to see what you say, is it? Remember that tournament I did where everybody got filtered by Behemoth? And then I did it the next day just to show it could be done? Yeah, I remember that. God damn it. Spawning them in walls? What? That was a fun tournament. The really fun part of that tournament is unfortunate. But the fun part was like if you died in the game, you died in real life. When people got carded by Tio, they'd get locked out forever. You beat the Behemoth the next day too? That's excellent, Gator. Thank you. Gator's the one who sponsored that, by the way. Thank you for the sponsorship of that tournament. It was a good fun. Was it like $200? It's pretty nice money for a tournament. Hey, Monster Fluid. Perfect. All right, we're good to go. Normal people don't have the experience soloing Behemoth because Ryoza never intended it for $500. That's a lot of money. That's like 3066 money. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you join the Discord, the randomizer section is still there. And I'm pretty sure Albino Donkey posted one of the versions of the tool if you wanted to do it. If you needed support, he could probably help you out a little bit. He's a pretty nice guy. The main thing for me when I'm fighting Behemoth is, like, I just need a couple points of evade window. And then if, like, Mind's Eye is at all a possibility, if you have Mind's Eye and evade window 3, like, you shouldn't have any issue finishing him. Assuming you don't get caught out by, like, a meteor and then you don't know how to dodge it. You know, I mean, going into Rise, I mean, we'll probably spend some time trying to mod that game, and that could be interesting as well. Thanks. I don't know whether to be confused and worried, or happy and satisfied deep throw. I'll stay on the happy and satisfied version. There it is. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oh, am I broke? Yeah. Cheaper weapon arpon crafting? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's an option, right? It'd be good if it were listed, like, separately so somebody knew that's what they'd be doing. I'm gonna sell. Probably sell a couple great baggy hides. Just do that. The random monster colors? Well, that was something that he had to run as like a... He had some very intricate things going on his computer to make that happen. This is honestly 145 raw with 10 dragon. Between the 3 elements, I should be able to do everything now. Look at all that green. That's actually really nice. Yeah, no, that's really good. That green is amazing. I would still go out of my way to choose the right element. Did I kill Zinogre? How do you think I got these? As something actually happens, Noxella. You're able to buy these early. So it's not a complete waste. You do not get the credits. You do not get the ending cutscene. But you do get something. I'm going to need a lot more of those bugs for this upgrade. So you get Zinogre materials, but you will never get enough to make a weapon or a piece of armor. And then you're like, all right, I'll make cat stuff. But it won't even let you make the cat stuff. So it's just like what's the point? It's pretty messed up. You can scrap farm it, but the thing is like, you don't get that many pieces, and just for like time efficiency of scrap farming, you're better off just doing like something like a Royal Ludroth or something where you can get a fatter stack. Yeah, there's no early credits, Nefudis. In fact, the village woman doesn't even really acknowledge that you beat it. The only person that acknowledges it is the woman who sells items in the guild hall. She at least says something. She's like, "Oh, neat. Congratulations, you did something." And you're like, "All right, yeah, cool, I guess." All right, I think we're gonna do Giganox next. Yeah, Dragon. He takes okay damage from Dragon. Personally, I'm happy to have done it because I don't think I've ever done it before. So it's cool to see it done. Honestly, as long as you take a little bit of time to get like a reasonable armor and then some sort of weapon that could work on him, it's really not that bad. Do Tigrex and Freedom Unite next? Oh, the Popo Tongue one? I mean, if you had a bowgun, it wouldn't be that bad. Just stuck to the back leg and normal toot it. But he can't die, right? I think he's actually hard-coded and never die. All early invader monster challenge? I don't think that's going to be our next challenge. Look at all these things he sells. Oh my god. That's insane. Could do Glavenus and GU. It's coming soonish. Ah, he's not really coming soon. I mean, that's going to be like... I don't want to say December, but that could be like December, dude. That could even be January. That is definitely the DLC shop. I'm amazed by how much stuff is actually in there. I mean, Portable 3rd will probably take about a week. Like, whatever, next Monday, we should be done by Monday. I think. I mean, we're kind of sort of taking our time, but, like, we're still making steady progress. Like, we're going to get village credits very soon. And then probably once I finish farming the Thunder dual blades and the Fire dual blades, we'll just move on to high rank, clearing out the high rank stuff. Where am I going? Deviants, and they just have to get killed once. So, you know, level 1 is fine as far as I'm concerned for the clear condition. If I had more respect for GU, I'd probably do more than that, but I don't. Obviously, you know, the newly added ones for GU will be whatever G1 or whatever the hell they're called. GU hater? Yeah. Just not a fan. Just not a fan of the game. Still deciding what weapon we're going to use for it. I mean, I'm happy GU exists, if only to stand as a stark reminder of, like, what we should not let the game become. Do you have to be HR 100 to get Bloodbath quest on top of killing all the other deviants? I think so. I'm honestly not that worried about it. GU's awesome? I mean, I'm not... Don't let me yuck your yum, okay? I say it all the time. Gonna do hub for GU? I mean, sometimes it's nice to do village just to get, like, a base for your weapons and armor. Because it really doesn't take that long relative to the whole game. At least relative to what you need to do before it's time to get into high rank, right? God knows with GU, though, maybe it'll be tempting. Because, like, we could route for, like, Bull Jaggy armor. And, like, an ore weapon or something like that. And just go up that way. What does you dislike about GU? Never played it? It's just... It takes a lot of the commitment out of attacking on the player's end. You've got actual, like, evasion-based skills. Or evasion-based, like, hunter arts. Just push a button and, like, you won't take damage. And then hunter-based styles, evasion-based styles. Like, they're fun. It just, the game just doesn't feel like Monster Hunter a lot of the time. You know, I tried, like, a no hunter arts guild-only playthrough, but even then, like, you're not... Like, okay, now your hunter is fine, but then when you're confronting, like, the normal monsters and you realize that, like, a lot of them, like, barely even got a rework out of Freedom Unite, doesn't feel like... They at least certainly don't feel different than what they felt like in 4U. Is there really no gathering in the hub? In GU? That's strange. Wow, we went through their sharpness fast. I must have forgot to switch my armor set to the sharpened one. You know, the monsters that they added specifically to GU, Barioth, you know, the Fated 4. Like, they're cool. Get off, dude. mean, like, look, if you like GU, that's fine. It's just like when you have the luxury of playing every Monster Hunter that exists at any time. To me, I would just like, my thing is like, why would I play GU? Like when it was out and new and novel, like cool. Now we just got it. Now we just got to deal with it. Bludgeoner and Bitter Affinity? Bitter Affinity is a really cool skill. The armor skill system in GU is really good. And also the weapon and armor balance in the game is also pretty good. Like, obviously there's some stuff that stands out. Like, Frostpeak stuff is kind of busted for what it does. But that being said, like, you don't have to use Frostpeak, and there's plenty of other really viable weapons as well. I like that GU doesn't have layered weapons. Gives you a reason to use weapons, even if they're not perfect, because you like the way they look. Like, you can use the Mantis weapons, and they're perfect for everything, but they look like something out of a PlayStation 1 game, so... If you want to use the cool-looking weapons, you gotta use something different. Weirdly gated by hyper monsters. Yeah, it was weird playing GU through high rank village and trying to find upgrades and realizing that like nearly every final weapon upgrade required hyper stuff. I don't even know how they explain hyper monsters in lore. I've never gone out of my way to like try and read up on that. I'm assuming they at least make an attempt. I mean, there's nothing good about playing like on a proper 3DS anyways, right? That's annoying. You don't think they do? They gotta say something like, hey, look at that monster. That monster sure is weird. No? That's funny. Yeah, the hyper monsters are definitely a slog. The 4U stuff really, I mean, 4U is just a good game because it actually like has a story that builds a world in a way that feels consistent with everything else we'd experienced up until that point. I'm seeing more and more people on Twitter posting stuff about wanting 4U on the Switch. That makes me happy. Sandwhale? Sandwhale is Jen Moran. It'll never happen? It'll probably never happen. Adam's art, hello. I would put the chances at under 5%. Deep Vero, thank you. Yeah, I mean, Nakarkos could have easily explained it. Maybe Nakarkos is the explanation. Higher chances of me playing Dauntless. Yeah! Actually, probably. Go sexy Shepard, the monster hunter wizard. I'm casting magic missile at you. Valstrax is great. He doesn't feel like a monster hunter monster, but he's still a fun fight. Nakarkos absolutely knows Hyper Beam. Great baggy. Should I just use water again? I got dragon now. He takes 0 dragon damage. Does Valstrax seem like another Monster Hunter like Games monster? No, don't say that. They wish. Comrade Miguel. The game doesn't like when it's good at... Is it actively punishing you, Fire Cannon? I gotta try this game out. Would you recommend it so far? All this stuff they get me. It's so nice of them. I think I'm going to keep sending them there because I think they get monster fluid periodically. I mean, what is it? Like $10? $20 Fire Cannon? No, I think Highwind, most people that have played Portable Third... What? Those poor cats! Did you see that? Holy crap! They just got murdered! Those poor little guys. I did this. I was just trying to get some materials. The cats got yeeted. Out of existence. $17.99? Not bad. Great Baggy really stands out in the lineup of other monsters in this tier. They should really have him right along with Great Dose Froggy. I think he's also committing war crimes. Pretty sure he's committing war crimes. I wonder if how much Have Hunger helps if you're like walking around in a cold area. If that like balances out to kind of being like a hot drink. I would assume like cold like triples your stamina reduction compared to standard. Is this for you or GU? This is actually Portable Third. It's a PSP game. The last exclusive Sony title, as far as I can remember. Caused a lot of arguing on the internet. Also, before Rise, I believe the best-selling single title ever made for Monster Hunter. I think Rise has beaten it, though. For a single platform. Obviously, World is the best-selling title ever across all platforms. But no, different Basil goes to be a portable third movement. I mean, I could see it. Oh yeah, no, I'm not particularly a fan of exclusives, B-Cloner. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, if I had to choose a platform to play on, I mean, obviously it'd be PC. If it had to be a console, probably the Xbox. I'm really not a fan of PlayStation anymore. I wish I had a reason to love PlayStation, but there's like, they're not doing a whole lot to earn any particular like loyalty. You know, like actively censoring their games and stuff like that, you know? Kena Bridge of Spirits off stream at all? I don't think so. It's like, what, one of those like old like action platformer games, right? I'm playing Rune Factory 4 right now. And I'm enjoying that game. I had a devastating moment yesterday when there was a hurricane actively destroying my farm, and I didn't really take any precautions to like protect my stuff at all. So I was just running around screaming as I was just slowly watching my crops get destroyed. Ever since the Third Fleet podcast, Gaijin's affected me with the anti-Sony sentiment. I don't know. I mean, certainly Gaijin didn't hurt or didn't help Sony's case. But I mean, even in spite of that, it's just like I like Game Pass. Like I like the Xbox, just as it feels better to play things on there. Rune Factory 4 is a good game. For a 3DS game that became a Switch game, it is a good game. Oh, I mean, I've got good medicine skill, Fume. So like, I'm gonna make preparations to protect my stuff in the future. Thank you again, Hero. I think you got to make like the blue flowers and the pink flowers, and that makes like the protectant. So I'll just start spraying stuff or have a reserve in the future. I mean, atoms are, like, for me, like, I don't know. I mean, is it weird or wrong for me to say, like, I think of Sony as, like, a Japanese company with a big asset being, like, you know, a roster of unique, creative Japanese developers? But, like, that thought process and then, like, the Sony that we have nowadays just feels like could be different, you know? It seems like they have all got a boner for Western developers. And, like, I don't hate, like, Western developed games. I just also like, you know, Japanese developed games. What about PS Now isn't... Oh, I don't think I think PS Now was always separate. You know, like, I remember, like, the PlayStation 3, like, being kind of a dumpy console on launch, but it started getting, like, a lot of weird, unique titles that kind of made it feel worth it. Like, weird stuff, like Nobi Nobi Boy. And then later in its life, it had, Tokyo Jungle. Like, weird games that you couldn't get anywhere else. But you could play it on that console. Like, it felt worthwhile. They're an American company now. Well, yeah, I mean, it feels that way. And that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Honestly. It just, like, you know, make sure that you keep the Japanese studios around for the people that, you know, think of that console as having, like, a unique brand identity associated with it. I go to the hunts? It's gone pretty well. I don't think we've even carded yet today. Maybe once to Zinogre. But we ended up beating him, so. You go wherever Monster Hunter goes? I mean, respectable. This guy gets me the monster foods. I'm not happy with their approach to make their games more Western orientated. Like, I don't want to make it sound like I can't play or enjoy Western games, because like that's dumb. Like, there's plenty of good Western games that are made, like Slay the Spire and other stuff like that, you know, I love watching content on it on a regular basis. It's just like, you know, if you just wanted to be another generic console creator with like a huge roster, now you're competing directly against Microsoft, who has essentially completely acknowledged they're awful at publishing games or developing games, but they'll just gladly pay other people to make it and provide Game Pass. Right? So, okay. They're doing that. What are you doing, Sony? It's like nothing. It feels like nothing. What do you have? Demon Fruit. I guess I can give you Demon Fruit. And like, you know, and then like, yeah, and like the Switch, Legendary Ross Hello. Like the Switch is the place now. Like if you want to get your visual novels, like you just go to the Switch. And it's honestly a pretty good form factor for it. Not that I'm reading anime girl with big booby visual novels on the Switch, but it is there. You know, and then presumably it's also all on PC, which like, I guess you just get your Steam Deck. And now if there's Steam Deck out there, you know, and it's running, I mean, obviously it's not going to be running anything 4K like the PS5 is. We have the VODs. Are they still there? I don't even know if they're still there. For me, Nine Highwind, I like Game Pass, not because like I'm planning on like playing all the newest and best games, or even any Microsoft produced titles. It's just like, yeah, like a game comes out that I think is neat, and I want to play it for a couple hours just to have that novelty, and then like I never want to play it again, and I don't feel guilty because it's not like I dropped, you know, $200 in a Steam sale and I played nothing. You know, Game Pass, if you get it on sale, it's like $60 a year. Like, I could budget $60 a year, no problem. Like, that's not a big deal for Game Pass. Volvidon. Volvidon is definitely weak to water, right? His name's Rangu Atora. In the olden days. Yeah, he's water. Sony's first-party studios are 2 Japanese, 7 European, and 8 North American. Did I watch Redo of Healer? I watched one episode of it because it was recommended, and I was thoroughly disgusted. I mean, I'm fine with it existing, but that is not for me, man. That is not even just, like, thinly veiled hentai. That's thinly veiled, disgusting hentai for people that should be ashamed of themselves. It's hardcore. I mean, it's not for me. The only issue I have with my Xbox, and like I really got to send it in before like I run out of warranty, is like occasionally when I start it up, it has this weird audio glitch where like occasionally the sound will skip. If I restart it, it's fine. Smugfox sees my browsing history. I already admitted that I watched a couple episodes of Domestic Girlfriend, okay? I'm not proud of it. But you know what? They're the ones that put it up there. He's probably watched it all already anyways. So what does that make him? I like the drama. I like the romantic drama where they're like, I want to be like, oh my God. You dog. Like, that's what I do. I stand there and I'm like, you dog. You disgust me. You scoundrel. I've said scoundrel before. So, look, the people that get it get exactly what I'm saying, because that's why they watch. Well, some of you are probably watching for the booty stuff. That's not me, though. I'm not like that. I don't watch it for that reason. No. No, it's true. What are we talking about? We're not talking. I mostly watch sports anime. The anime isn't that great. Apparently, you like the manga? Everyone's telling me to read the manga instead. I will say the anime has a great opening and is fine. I'm assuming instead the anime is good and the manga is just particularly really good. The big issue apparently is it's kind of like RE Life, where like they just skip like the last like 30 chapters or something, so you're missing out on a ton of stuff that's covered in the manga. It's worth it. It's so worth it. Oops. Did he knock me out? I don't know if that hit me or not. How am I doing, ZMTL? I'm doing pretty well. Really enjoying these dual blades. We were talking about them earlier. Somebody was saying like they didn't even know that the dual blades had combos. They just kept mashing buttons. But there really are different combos for the weapon that kind of matter. Like my favorite one is circle to triangle. It's great for taking a good hit off and then moving in. You don't know what you're doing with dual blades? Most people do this, right? Demonize non-stop demon dance. Which I'm not necessarily criticizing that. That is a way to play the weapon. But it's just particularly convenient to have a combo that moves you forward like that. It's kind of like Gunlance in a way, right? With the triangle circle. Well, not a forward triangle. Have you ever played Monster Hunter Frontier? I played Monster Hunter Frontier twice in my life. I played it on the Japanese retail server back in 2010, 2011-ish, around there. And then I played it just before it shut down, whenever that was. End of 2019, I guess? And that was mostly, I believe, on the Taiwanese server. I had a really good time playing on the Taiwanese server. Oddly enough, I definitely played more time and had more hours under the Japanese server, but I was mostly miserable. Mostly I was not enjoying myself because it was very expensive. Just to get started, you had your base subscription. And if you didn't want to be like the most pleb of pleb people, you had to do an additional, subscription. So that was called your extra pass. So everything was done off of meals. So your main pass, and then you had your extra pass. The extra pass let you get certain quests, but then you could also use your item box in town. Otherwise, you had to run back to your house every time. Hugh Boy, the game's running at 4x resolution. And then if you wanted to play without lag, and it wasn't that big of a deal if you had lag, because like the game had very good lag correction. But if you wanted to actually like play like in sync with other players, you had to pay for a Japanese VPN. That was like another $10. At this point, you're like at $30 to $40 for just a normal subscription. Then there was like a pass that was like the grind pass, like the luxury pass. If you were trying to get caught up or trying to get money, it would give you quests that would give you a lot of like skill points or whatever to get your skill set up quickly enough so that you could actually get into G rank eventually someday, along with money. And so that would be like $10 for a weekend. And you're like, well, if I'm going to do that, it was like another $5 or $10 and you could hire like an assistant hunter that would help you, like an AI companion that would just run out there and murder things. So I was spending like base like $30 a month, and then probably like every time there was a long weekend, I would be like, well, I guess I'm going to spend $15 to $20. You know, I'm going to make the most of it, make the most of this long weekend because I have 36 hours to use my pass. It was not a friendly game, Namitori. Now, when I played on the Taiwanese server, it had like an actual inline English translation at the time. And not only that, the developer of the English translation adjusted a number of the drop rates so that progression felt a little bit more in line with like an actual mainline Monster Hunter game. And then not only that, but due to various reasons, the game itself had patched in things that would basically jump you ahead by rank, getting you all the way up to the Zeniths with usable Zenith armor fairly quickly. I'm a dirty cheater? I mean, I was just trying to get to the stuff at the end. And then by the time I got there, I was burnt out. And I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. You know? I got there. I unlocked like Hunting Horn style rank or something. And I'm like, I don't even want to play anymore. Hunter Blade was ass. So don't feel bad about not doing ass. Frontier, if and when a private server ever comes out, will be amazing. I read that actually in the US, apparently there are protections for people that are working to get a game working up again that has like server-based infrastructure on it. But I don't think that that applies at all to, I don't know if that would apply internationally to like a Japanese game. But if it's a US-based game, apparently there's like actual like legal protections. I'm looking for Hapura Boko or Hapul. Hapul takes water damage? How does that make any sense? He takes better ice damage. In fact, he takes best ice damage. I mean, in the US, it's a gray area. It probably depends on how much money the company that has your game has and doesn't want you to play it. You know, in most situations, like, again, like, it's very specific. It's like, it's not for games that are in active development, right? So if you're, you know, if you're trying to emulate a World of Warcraft server, you know, that game's actively being made. That's not the same. If you're trying to recreate whatever that WildStar MMO, you know, A, that company probably doesn't even exist anymore, but B, like, you have a legal standing to try and recreate things. You're playing FU on 10x internal? You can't tell any difference between normal, 4x, and 10x? How is that possible? Between normal should be grainy as hell, and 4x should look fine, and 10x should look nearly the same as 4x, depending on your monitor resolution. We need bombs. 13-hour shift ends soon? Dude, 13-hour shifts were the best. At the very least, in my experience, I used to do two 16-hour shifts and one 10-hour shift. And then I would be done for the week. That was amazing. I don't think I could do the same thing with streaming. Maybe I could. You think I could get away with it, guys? No way. Nerd Zixikin. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Yo soy malo y caldo. Bezos wouldn't allow it? I don't think you guys would like it. Maybe someday I'll adjust my stream hours. I'm pretty happy the way it is right now, though. Right now, I feel like I got a good balance going on, so I'm not going to complain. You killed the Bizarrius with 9 barrel bomb large pluses? That owns. So, like, my whole thing, like, and, like, I shouldn't say anything because I didn't play nearly enough Frontier to have, like, the same opinion on it that other mainline players did when they played it. But for the most part, most people have agreed with me when I bring up the concept of, like, getting the game to be scaled with its drop rates and stuff like a normal Monster Hunter game. Obviously with more ranks. But then, like, beyond that, allow for, like, a prestige sort of system where you get some sort of either permanent buffs or you get, like, certain, like, seasonal-based layered armor. Heard about me in the Third Fleet podcast? I cracked you up? Cool. I mean, most of the time is spent discussing Gaijin's sleep paralysis demon, but I'm glad I was able to say enough to make a impression. Yeah, we're playing old Monster Hunter today. We've been playing a lot of old Monster Hunter lately, actually. He's got a lot of bombs going here. Is he gonna eat it? What just happened? I think he got hit by them or something. Well, that's gonna be enough to do it. Honestly, in a perfect world, there would be some way we could actually begin negotiations with Capcom to have like some sort of semi-licensed, semi-allowed reboot of Monster Hunter Frontier. I can't imagine it would even be worth the time of their... I don't think they would think it'd even be worth the time of a lawyer to discuss it. Certainly they wouldn't allow to actually ever give up their source code. But that would be ideal. It was weird seeing the stagger. I guess I haven't really noticed that. I mean, that was 100% the cats. God, no. God. No delaying your stand-up here, unfortunately. Has there been a monster quest that made you quit Monster Hunter for a while? I guess not. The last time that happened, really in any serious way, was probably like 2007, when I got filtered by Yan Garuga. I mean, that 100% happened. I'm not going to deny that it happened. That definitely happened. Maybe the next closest thing would have probably been around like 2009 or 2000... probably around 2009, with like double G-rank Tigrex or double high-rank Tigrex in the guild. That sucked balls. That wasn't fun. No, for the most part, I just keep going. I guess I got Omega filtered by solo EX Astalos. I guess I technically have not done that. Even though I was dutifully requested by my chat to do it at some point. Someday, I guess. Maybe with my double cross save. I got better gear on that one. He's just a menace, man. Superstar, hello. Good evening. It's a little late for you. How's your evening going? Good to see you around as always. You know, I mean, I was able to solo 100% clear everything in Rise, obviously, but that's not that bad. You know, we've soloed Fatalis, Elatrion. I guess we never solo single round cleared Safi, did we? That's kind of a weird challenge, though. What do you think of this monster, Super Sorrow? Does this look familiar to you? We broke his Yuvula. Staggy, hello. Get him. He's got to be dead soon. Oh my god, this is so much damage. This is stupid. He's got 2 names. His official US name is Nibblesnarf. His Japanese name is Hapuroboka. Or Hapul. That translates to Hypermouth. Some of the hardest monster hunting I've done was probably in Dose when I had no money. And like, I didn't even have like herbs or potions for the beginning of the game. And they just expect you to win like that. Or spend a lot of time gathering healing stuff. Yeah, the bombs help a lot. There's a system to it too. Like every time you do it, oh, he's not done. The count goes up by 1. So a large barrel bomb is 1. A mega barrel bomb is 2. The first time you pop them out by feeding him them, takes 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So it's like X plus 1 every time. X being the number of bombs it took. And what you can do if you're tricky is you could set up bombs. And then when he's underground, you could throw a sonic bomb at them. And he runs to wherever the sonic bomb is to like more directly bait him. No, I like Hapuroboka. Capcom should let me make the next Monster Hunter game. I don't think that's going to happen. I've never worked for Capcom. And even if I work for Capcom, you've probably got to put in a good 10 years of work in Monster Hunter games before they put you as the director role. Deep Vero, thank you again. Yeah, I mean, a lot of, I mean, you've got some people that have been around for a long time. It's just, it's obvious that they find people that they like and they never let them leave the team. No, I honestly, I don't mind Nibblesnarf. He's kind of fun, in my opinion. Well, Sword and Shield, I mean, mobile weapons definitely feel a lot better on him because you don't want to get caught out. I mean, even with this weapon, going for his nose a couple times, like he got me anyways. They never put a person who wants to do Math Lance in the position of director. That's old Monster Hunter, right? They need new Monster Hunter. I understand. Didn't the Iceborne director leave after the last update? Ichihara? Yeah, Ichihara works for, I believe him. It's either, I think the company does like, they help with development of games. He's definitely getting paid good money. He's probably very happy with where he is. You know, I'm not saying Capcom is a bad company to work for, but it's, you know, it's definitely a very results production, high, you know, high intensity job. You know, by all accounts, I mean, Ono, whatever, the guy that used to work on Street Fighter V, was very vocal about that. You know, I mean, obviously that's only one side of the story. You can never know for sure, but he said that he felt oftentimes a lot of pressure to work and overwork. Did I say to Ichihara? I didn't say anything to Ichihara. I'm fine with Ichihara. You know, was I 100% satisfied with 1.0 Monster Hunter Iceborne? No, but I mean, where it is now is fine. Gotcha games of the future you can't escape. You can't take away the old games. The old games are always here. They might be able to learn new skills now. After fighting Hapuraboka. Oh no, he's gone now, right? No, he left. Honestly, I don't even know where he... Where's Ono? Where is he working? Old games are gone. Why do I think I'm in the world category? Oh no. Is that why the Monster Hunter Rise is not that good? Monster Hunter Rise could be good if they took the time to really fix it, but it feels like they're just going to put all their time and effort into the expansion, which is like, it's like, whatever, it's fine. I have faith in the new guy too. He made a good demo, so he can make a good game. I have no reason to doubt him. And it's like, not even like Rise is a bad game. It just needs like the end of Iceborne equivalent patch that it just never got. You know, it's got the best monster AI fights in the series. Oh, they're 100% working on World 2 right now, Bale. 100%. I would bet both of my micro testicles on it. You feel like Rise lacked an endgame? You are 100% correct. That is exactly what it was missing. It's an ogre time! Well, we've got actual ice weapons now, so... He had every single monster in the demo files? That's not his fault. The old director art, yes. Technically, that... he is responsible for every monster being in the demo, because he made the demos. But, I mean, you know... Whatever. That's not a monster game with open world? I think open world games are generally stupid, but I think the idea of no loading times are good. You know what I mean? Like, if we could be in one map and then instantly, travel to another map, that's neat. And I could definitely see that being a main feature in the next game, because like, when they were pitching the new consoles to developers, like before like the Xbox and the PlayStation 5 were out, they were like, hey, plan your games around extremely fast loading times. And they're probably, all right, well, I guess what are we going to do with that? Seamless loading times? They have a whole team for it, Turn Up. In fact, when I was at E3 2019, like I sat down, I talked to one of the guys that was like, you know, on the demo team. I mean, I talked to him a lot because I was there like the whole weekend because there was nothing else at that goddamn convention. But, you know, it was fun. It was interesting to talk to him. That guy is personally responsible for this. It's possible he was. You don't. I mean, it's impossible for me to know at this exact moment right now. God damn it, Gargwa! There was no party to go to, no. Well, there was a party. I was invited to it, but I wanted to hang out with King and Amatsu instead, and that's what I did. So that one, that's fine. If Monsters open like Fallout but kept monsters out of town somehow, I don't know that I would. I like the quest system. Ironically, somehow, though, King, we went to go eat Korean barbecue, and 100% unbeknownst to us, they went and ate Korean barbecue at the same place that we ate Korean barbecue at. We could have all hung out together. We just didn't know. I have no regrets. I'm looking kind of stylish. No, we're not talking about, well, we are not talking specifically about a party that I was not invited to. We're talking about a party I was invited to, but I didn't go to. Don't worry about it. No, they were actually really nice because like they even had extra passes for E3, and then we were able to get Amatsu and Kinyan, and it was really fun because then we were able to get footage and well, actually I don't think we actually got footage together, but we were able to play the Iceborne demo a lot as a group. So it was actually really nice of them. They were very kind of at E3. Much nicer than the people at the Dauntless booth, that's for sure. I mean, I could see the biomes having smooth transitions to them, but I would imagine quests would get started in one biome. I mean, it's possible you could see monsters moving between areas. Hey, we got a Fulgur bug. That's great. Oh, we're going to want to make the Zinogre dual blades after this, huh? Let him pin me? You'd like that, wouldn't you? You sicko. Born in Kokoto, hello. I don't even know if, do you need a plate for the weapon? I know you need, we're gonna need 2 horns. Leave me alone, Bullfongo. This game have exhaustion? It sure does. That's what you see right now. Not perfect. Oh! Never mind. Always perfect. Okay, if I see any one of you in real life, you get. Oh, you're just people getting mad over there. People getting mad over video games. I gotta show you. He's gonna charge up here. Am I? That headbutt is always an interesting move. Am I using textures? Nope. Well, I don't think I am. I think it's a version that has the portable third HD stuff like mixed in. Oh god. Now the game looks good. I mean, it looks clean, right? That's the nice thing about it. There's not a lot of visual clutter. There's a lot of bright, easily read colors and monster outlines. Well, you have a lot less iframes base in the old games compared to the new games. So unless the move was very fast, you generally weren't using your iframes to go through moves unless you had evasion +1. Just go for the back. We already broke the head. I don't know if I could break the back like this, honestly. Cut the tail? I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think we need the tail, though. He's limping, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know if I can get the horn from a carve or from a capture. I guess we'll try and capture him. Like, whatever. We've already killed him once. Tank Mechahola. Fast kill? That was 10 minutes. It's not that fast, but then again, like, Zinogre does not take a particularly large amount of ice damage. Dune is better than Star Wars. That's fine. Just escape Purgatory chat ban? You're bad? No, you're fine. Not from my stream, Kinez's. I'd remember. Deep Hero, thank you again. Imagine there was a Banaber taking the trank bombs to the Zen, hidden in the grass. I remember the Vespoid. I mean, the first two Star Wars were pretty good. I like them. What is it, A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back? They've just been struggling to find better storylines while maximizing merchandise profits ever since. Horn? Claw. It's going to take a couple tries. Ace Tomes, thank you. I've heard the new Dune has some good cinematography, but then I've also heard that, like, maybe the story itself isn't good. I don't know. The only review I read was from Hideo Kojima. What I think of the first Star Wars when I saw it in theaters, I did not see it in the theaters. Actually, I did see a version of the first Star Wars in the theaters, but I did not watch it when it launched Nefudis. How dare you? Very good cutscene time, guys. Star Wars would be better as a game series? That Jedi game was pretty good. Jedi Fallen Order? Jedi Dark Souls? It was fun. I wouldn't call it Jedi Dark Souls. This game feels like a proper celebration of everything that came before it. Especially with this one cutscene. If you saw me in real life, would I be in 4K or 1080p? The real me is 240p. I have to upscale myself for the stream. This is the cutscene for killing Zenogre. Zenogre is the end of the, is technically like the last village key quest. No, this goes low rank and high rank. This is easily one of my favorite Monster Hunters. Yeah, if I was playing the proper PlayStation 3 HD version, we would actually have, like, full HD cutscenes here. Maybe someday we'll play it. I'd love to see this as credits again in another game. Like, presumably they still have ties with whatever company made this, right? Adam's Art, I don't think so. Although, apparently, PlayStation 3 emulation's getting pretty good. I don't know what happens when you emulate a PlayStation 3 game that's emulating a PSP game. But in theory... Is this vanilla Monster Hunter Portable 3rd? It has an English patch on it. I mean, pixel art is not easy, right, Namitori? Like, this would have taken a while to make. Even though we don't go there, that's the jungle, I think, right? I don't know if that's supposed to be the new jungle or the old jungle. No, apparently PS3 is running pretty well, Adam's Art. I haven't emulated anything from the PlayStation 3 yet, but apparently, like, the progress is good. Like, Demon's Souls apparently, like, runs really well on it. Did I sign up for Elden Ring beta? The talent group's gonna take care of that for me. I'm pretty sure that's how I'm getting it, so I should be able to get in. One percenter? Excuse me. I'm the 1% of the 1%. Thank you very much. I thought you can't stream the Elden Ring network test. I think, I mean, I'm assuming we'll be able to. If Turbopium gets one Elden Ring code, who's it going to go to? Well, it would go to Distortion first, presumably. And then probably Squizilla, and then I don't know who else would be third. That's a huge pick for them. Like, it's actually, it was huge for Eric to be able to get Distortion. I'm sure that was actually, like, a really big deal. I mean, really, it's, yeah, Eligez as well. I'm surprised he didn't have an agent before, or maybe he just wasn't happy with his agent. I don't think, is Lobos Jr. in the group? Oh my God, I'm such an asshole if he is and I didn't know. I don't see him. See, Elon was clowning Bezos for losing the top richest man thing. I mean, it's all made up numbers anyways. I don't know who's a bigger clown, but they are definitely both clowns of varying degrees. Like, you have all that money. Like, you could do so much for humanity. Spooky game soon? I wasn't able to buy it. Wet Dogs Are Great. Like, Steam crapped out and, like, rejected my payment. Oh, I loved Darkwood, man. It was crazy. Were you the one telling me that, like, Darkwood originally was just supposed to be, like, there wasn't even an open world at first. It was just combat inside the house, and then they built upon it. It wasn't my credit card. It was my PayPal. I'm not broke. I'm not poor. No, it's not like I can't afford the credit card. It's just like, I don't know why it freaked out. I'm gonna try and buy it again. I'll try and buy it again. If it fails on me, though, don't make fun of me. I don't know why it didn't work. Okay, it worked this time. It downloaded in 1 second. What do I think about Pokemon these days? I don't spend a lot of time thinking about Pokemon. Read the new magazine? Do you think it's translated? I don't think it's translated, Noxella. Do you want to translate it for me? Did I play Metroid Dread? No. No, I don't. I don't usually go for like any game that's going to be like having like 1,000 streamers streaming it. I usually avoid those games. Unless it's Monster Hunter. Darkwood stream was good. I really enjoyed it. Now wait a second. How do I make... How do I make this an Ogre Dual Blades? Oh, you know what? You probably need horns for them to even show up. Oh, that's annoying. Huh. Interestingly, if I want to upgrade these Lagambi weapons, I only need 2 frost sacks, and I bet you Barryoff is here. I wonder if he's weak to anything. He's definitely not weak to ice. I doubt he takes any water. He might take dragon. Stay true to my fans for that? I mean, I just don't... You know, if there's going to be like 1,000 streamers streaming it, like, how much value do I provide? I mean, some people might really want to see me play it, but, like, I just don't see. Where's Barryoff? I clicked a wind bear. I'm not scared of... Why would I be scared of Dread? Oh my god, I've beaten so many Metroid games. He actually takes okay dragon. I mean, he takes some dragon. It's not 0. Thunder is much better, and fire is even better other than that. Is Ignactor here? Yo, where's Ignactor? Do I just gotta make Rathalos dual blades? That's lame. You wanna see me speedrun it? That's not gonna happen, I'm sorry. Scared of performing worse than Kotaku writers? No way. No way. How dare you? A dude chases you while you collect protein powder is a great game for me to streamer. I played that game. I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I was not able to shart in like the 1 minute. All right, you guys want to see the spooky game? You want a little variety? When's the last time we did variety? Like 1,000,000 years ago? You want a little variety as a treat? I could do it. The game takes like 2 hours to beat, 2 to 3 hours. And then there's multiple playthroughs. So, yesterday? No. We played Freedom Unite. Stop it. Let's do it. All right, hold on. The last time was when I needed to get paid by Cookie Run Kingdom. You know, I could be doing a Cookie Run Kingdom sponsored stream right now. Okay? It's in the queue. But I don't do it right now. I'm not going to do it right now. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Normally, I save the sponsored streams for night stream, but I'll do it for a day stream.